Years ago. Actually, it was the 2nd of July, or maybe it was the 3rd of July. I'm not sure which it was, because it was the middle of the night. Black shadows coming over me. So I caught myself sinking into this black hole when we heard the sirens. There were 8 good-looking hunks in my living room. And all I could think of at the time, they're all these good-looking young men, and I probably look like shit. My then Dr. Charles Halsted. Now he's just Charles. And there. So, for you tonight, I'll let him start.
Okay. Okay, the first poem I'm going to read is actually about this woman that's sitting next to me. And it's called The Legacies. You'll notice that there are many differences here, and I'm going to...
I'm better looking.
All right. On a clinic visit, she confided to me her ancestral African slavery, brought below decks in terrible chains to labor in generations in fields of...
So I got his whole family history, and I kept getting these apologies. No apology necessary. Because blue blood oozes red. Beneath all skin, tinted in every shade, blood will and always will run red.
Well, first I might say that I worked at the UCD Medical Center for 43 years.
Poetry about being a young doctor, and then we're going to hear one based on a relationship with a patient.
Okay. Right. The pager beeps the end of my sleep. It's midnight. I'm the one on call. I quickly rise to make my way through basement tunnels where ancient pipes crisscross. I'm high on crack and going 80. Black rainy nights, oncoming lights. Backseat guy shouts out, "Look out, too late. I've been redeemed."
Even as a physician, sometimes you get sick, and you have to have somebody else to look after you. And sometimes you get the cooties and other such stuff. Sometimes you get shingles.
Shingles. A black cat leaps without warning, claws fully drawn, ready to rip the skin off my back, render it red and swollen. Grandma's corpse.
Yes.
16 shroud-covered corpses lay on steel tables. Remains had earned their final rest in the cemetery across the street after a spell in the hospital crematorium. Wait a minute, I'm not quite done. This is actually a haibun, which means that there's a 3-liner haiku at the end.
Some kind of bun, like a hot cross bun?
I'll write one about you someday.
Deviled eggs serve their purpose to entice me into this food circus. The fires burn, my stomach churns. This will be my last repast.
On your deathbed day, you never heard what I forgot to say. Something about our childhoods together. You 10, me 7. When you stole my brand new Lionel train and traded it with your friend across the fence. Shall I assume that in death's penumbra, you can sense my grief, feel my sorrow, my wish to tell you that all childhood...
The monsters from under my bed held my hand when I was afraid, beat me up when I won the game, beat up the kid who called me names. Grief I do recover. I will smile at thoughts of my big brother. But since since we are real poets here, yeah, and we write about everything, we even write about fish in the river or the sea. Which one?
Oh, the river. When I turned back to gaze with pride on my prize, I found an upright coquette with rosebud nipples and flowing black hair. I pulled her close to my chest, slid my head down her spine, and felt with surprise a slimy green bottom and tail. My river princess swam quickly back to rejoin the ongoing orgy of spawn.
And all I could think of was sex.
Well, it was supposed to be. But with a fish?
Well, you know, this is what poetry is supposed to be, evocative, right? And I thought about sex, and I thought, I was getting hot flashes. I just loves my men.
Doctoring poem, and it's called Mouth to Mouth, and it takes place not far from here.
Not the
No, this
sex,
part of Sacramento.
not the sex, not the kissy thing, right?
No, I'm talking geographically. I worked at the.
You see, we are on different. We are on
Well,
different.
this is a different setting, different emotion.
Yeah. I'm still in the fish thing. Yeah.
Oh well, this okay.
I'm still in the sex mood.
Okay. Well, this will bring you out. Emerging from the swarming hornet horde, I tear at 70 over the boundary bridge. Glance down at the dirty brown river, foresee a straight shot through the traffic to home. Bucket of blood. He arrived in the ER, half dead, stone drunk, from the bucket of blood in Baltimore. Later, no longer confused, his blood tests improved. Eating well, as good as he would ever be, he was ready to go. His parting words, "Thanks, Doc. Come with me. I'll buy you a drink at the B&B."
My poem is a dance, twirling on metered feet, anticipating the riffs of the jazzy offbeat.
Cannot place her name, her face, from just last week or long ago, when now was mixed with hope and not the past. Eyes will call from your backyard trees, an eastern aroma will arise from your tea, and chances are you'll have 20 more years, although next week's memorial service will be the third of the season.